Well, well, well. So I'm not going to say her last name because every single time I say this chick's last name, I get hit with ad suitability. Because even though some person before didn't really understand how this works, you can show her name, but when you say it, the algorithm it picks up and thinks you're saying something that you're actually not. So when you say her name, depending on how you say it, it may sound like that certain C word that they don't like, which will hit you with ad suitability. So we're just gonna say Alyssa because we all know her last name. We know her. We know who she is. We know what she's about. But apparently she's at it again. She just the irony here is just. Uh, Alyssa has DM'd me. This is 8-bit Eric. Alyssa has DM'd me and threatened to report me and deplatform me. For someone who claims to feel unsafe, she sure interacts with me a lot. DM'd and even came to my chat last night. P.S. I'm not apologizing to someone who has a laundry list of apologies to make herself. You had your chance to apologize. You doubled down. I will pursue every course of action to remove and demonetize your content in which you defame and harass. That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Like Smash JT. This is what she does when you say things against her. But that's not just put down the beer and look in the mirror. And my father and boyfriend would love a word. This chick is like what, 40 years old, and she's gonna have the same chick who's fight me physically is wanting her dad and boyfriend to go after someone. Yeah, real tough there, Alyssa. Miss fight me physically. Has anyone accepted? No, because they're pussies. And you're hiding behind your boyfriend and father. Yeah, real tough there, Alyssa. And you wonder why no one takes you seriously. I said the same thing. I commented the same thing. Um, we got Melanie. This girl has called me babe, which is very creepy. Because this is why one reason I don't like the internet sometimes is because when you say things in a certain way, you don't know how it's being said. You just would read Alyssa typing, oh, blah, 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 babe. And it's like, oh, she's just being sweet. No, but it could come off it may be very different if you were to hear her say it in the real world, where there might be certain, a tone of threat behind it. So, her just calling you babe, and some people in there is like, oh no, she called you babe. I hope you survived. But you really don't understand how things work, do you? Her father's her boyfriend. Just ask her where the Smash JT lawsuit is. No effing way did she do that. The my dad will beat you up. Wow. I think daddy has bigger issues in the family to worry about than someone online saying what someone online is saying. Yeah. Wait, her father and boyfriend the same person? My dad and boyfriend want to talk to you. How old is she? 12? Oh no, she told her parents. Weak sauce for a strong, independent. Yeah. Yeah, again, this is a woman. So keep in mind, this smug individual right here is the one that's hiding behind her father and boyfriend. So
the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse. Because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah!
Your intense frustration boiled up inside you and then suddenly erupted into white anger.
And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Here's what you need. How to relax. Just start reading it.
I don't want to make it all about that because they're all sitting there with their fucking dicks at a half chub ready to fucking go. They're talking about me.
You've just experienced.
So strong words, right? Strong, independent woman. hiding behind her father and boyfriend. The same chick who said, "Fight me physically." She, Mara Jade accepted her offer. Vera Dark accepted her offer, and she declined both, saying that she didn't want to fight them because she didn't want them streaming to all of their bigoted fans and blah blah blah. And then she goes after someone like Melanie Mack, who is not really a fighter. All because she says, "Oh no," she said mean words like the F word, not fuck, the other F word. You know, her favorite word. Said it all the time in the 90s. You know which word. Because she said words like that, so she wanted to fight Melanie Mack and beat her up because she said words that she didn't like. And here we have... Actually, hang on. Let me see how old this chick actually is. So apparently 34 years old. 34 years old. And the strong, powerful woman, outspoken, doesn't need no man to help, is hiding behind her father and boyfriend, who sounds... This would imply that this is a threat. Again, you see it in like, oh, and my father and boyfriend would love a word. But is that how it would be said in the real world? Oh, and my father and boyfriend would love a word. See how it's different? You see how when you read something, the way it's meant to be said, it's not coming across? When you say that, oh, and my father and boyfriend would love a word, that comes across more threatening than seeing my father and boyfriend would love a word. So she sits here talking about harassment and threats and this, and here she is basically threatening someone with her father and boyfriend. This strong, independent woman. Strong, independent woman. It's a cowardly behavior from you, but expected. Don't know who's saying that, because it's... I'm guessing it would be her, because I think his text would be on this side. So this side, it's clearly her. And there's the other thing, cowardly behavior. She blocks everyone she doesn't agree with. She locks her account all the freaking time when she starts getting, criticized. And yet she has the audacity to call someone else a coward. Are you... Alyssa? Hot meat kettle. You issue a fight and then turn away from the people who accept the challenge because, oh, I don't want you streaming to your bigoted fans because you know you're going to get your ass kicked. You call people cowardly and, you call them cowards, but you're constantly blocking people, constantly running away from civil discourse, locking your account because people are, putting you in your place. You spend more time on Twitter than you do your own job. Like, you're not working at Kotaku anymore. Like, what is it that you're doing that gives you so much free time to sit on Twitter all day? But of course, people are just... people are attacking her. And rightly so. This was the original post that I saw it on. And you scroll down. You'll see Melanie Mack's favorite word. She says, "You're a sad, small man." I said, "You're a sad, small man as well. You claim that defamation is wrong and all that other crap. But that's all you do to others. You defame them and go after them while trying to ruin their lives because they said some words you don't agree with." This dude's getting wrecked regularly, and it's effing hilarious. It's pathetic, yep. Sexual harassment is not okay. Defamation is not okay. Slander is not, and that's all she does to people. That's all she does. So, I don't know how her lawsuit with Smash JT is going. I haven't seen him post anything about it. So I think she might have just given up because she knows um basically his lawyer was like, yeah, if you go through with this, you will be the one who loses here. Um so this is the same person who went after a Cabrutus for posting the thing with the Sweet Baby ink detector. She went after him for that, not because of anything he said. No, because he made something that she didn't like. So she was going after him, wanting her little minions to cancel him and have his life ruined. And yet she sits here pretending to be the victim. The strong, independent woman, the fight me physically, bitch. Running and hiding on the internet like the coward she is. And she wonders why no one takes her seriously. Seriously, chick, lady, girl, man, whatever you want to identify, I really don't care. You're 34 years old, you want to come across as a boss bitch, and you have your father and boyfriend get involved with a very obvious threat here. Are you sure you want to pursue legal actions? Because all they have to do is show this. All they'd have to do is like, yeah, that's a threat. That's a threat. Because again, if you just read it, and my father and boyfriend would love a word, as opposed to hearing it come from her voice, like, oh, and my father and boyfriend would love a word. Yeah, doesn't sound so sweet and harmless when you put it that way now, does it? Anyway, this chick doesn't know when to quit. She's addicted to this kind of crap, and she's like the Rachel Zegler of gaming journalists. But just doesn't know when to shut her mouth. Even if it gets her in trouble, even if it ruins her entire life, she'll just keep doing it. But anyway, yeah, Miss Fight Me physically is hiding behind her boyfriend and father now. Expect nothing less. Expect nothing less. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.